Alright folks, I've got a couple more videos on bender reviews. And as you can see by all the yellow, I'm going to talk about DeWalt. And of course it's my tool of choice, as you can see. This is by no means all the DeWalt tools I have, but this is a large portion of them. And some of the ones that are up here are newer ones that I've gotten here recently, or ones that I really like. So DeWalt was started, it's owned by Stanley Black & Decker, and based out of, or the home of DeWalt is Towson, Maryland. I guess they were started in 1924 by Raymond DeWalt, and his first invention was the radial arm saw. I don't think very few people use a radial arm saw anymore, but they were pretty cool. There are some old-time woodworkers that still use them. So, like I said, cordless wise, other than a few Ryobi cordless tools, everything I own is DeWalt from a cordless perspective. I've got one battery platform. I don't have to worry about charging multiple batteries. I can take care of it all on one platform. So probably what I use most is this cordless drill, and it is DCD 980. Use it daily, more or less, all the time. I've got another one that I didn't burn the drill up, but the chuck got messed up. It's in the shop here somewhere. Let's see, light, kind of cool little light, nice for working. Go ahead and tilt it back. It's got an extension on it. They make a couple different lights. This one's pretty cool. It's a DCL 050. The only thing I like about it is the large surface area where the LEDs are. If you put this in a toolbox, it's going to get scratched up, so it's nowhere near as bright as it once was. I probably should have put some kind of cell phone sticker over the top of that protective cover, like you put on your cell phone, to prevent that from getting scratched, but too late now. Circular saw, I've got a video about this one. It's a DWE 575 SB. It has the brake on it. I love it. Other than it having an issue here recently, I haven't had any issues with it. I mean, they make a really good quality tool. I've not intentionally, but they have been dropped. I've yet to find anything as tough as what they make. Now, granted, I'm sure there's other vendors out there that make just as tough of tools, but I've never had a problem with DeWalt, which is why I've never switched to anybody else. I got this one with a small air compressor kit. This is a 18 gauge nailer. I have not used it yet. Buddy borrowed it. I've got 3 or 4 18 gauge nail guns, so I'm sure it works just fine. This is a 16 gauge nail gun. If I'm doing large trim jobs, instead of getting my cordless out, I'll use this and plug it up to an air compressor. Looks like a champ. The fan is really sweet. I bought that a couple weeks last summer. Works off a 20-volt battery. Has a speed setting here. Works like a champ. Don't think it's got some of the stuff like this. I kind of wish they had an option where you could plug it in. Actually, they do. Yeah, there is an extension cord option where you can plug this in. I haven't used it but a handful of times. And it does have a screw mount on the bottom where you can screw it into a pedestal. And this is a DCE 511. Works like a champ. Let's see. I've got 2 or 3 sanders. This one's a DWE 6411. Works real good. This one stays in my mobile workbench in my shop. I've got another one that is in my truck. It's an older model, but sanders a sander. I've got multiple drills. This is just a cheap DWD 110. It stays in my mobile workshop in my workshop. Hand planer. Before I got my large planer, I needed to do a small job, and this was just ideal for that. The D26676. Haven't used it a whole lot, but you know, for what I've done with it, it works great. Let's see, a vacuum, nice little shop vac. It's got an attachment in and an out port. Looks like I'm missing a piece of it. Don't know where that went. Is a nice little vacuum. It does take the older 18 volt or the 20 volt max. The only problem I have with it is that I kind of wish they had a smaller version, even though this is compact. Just because if you see the video about my truck setup, that's basically got to go in the back seat or in one of my toddler's car seats. Because when it's raining, I don't want it to get wet, and I don't really have an interior place for it to set. So, radio, I've got two versions of this. This is the newer one. I've got an older 18 volt version that stays on my back porch. This operates as a power station, so you can have multiple ports plugged in. It's a DCR 015. It does have a USB port where you can put your cell phone in here and charge that. I don't do that very often. The antenna sitting over there, it did come off. But I like it. It's a nice little job site radio. I do have a organizer. These are not, I don't think they're very waterproof. I haven't had good luck with them not keeping water out. The Makita, in my opinion, makes a better waterproof box. The DeWalt does have one. I've got two different miter saws. This saw here is built into this mobile workbench, but I have a larger one that I carry on my job site trailer. And probably the newest tool that I've added is I just got this yesterday. This is not the new brushless version, just because I didn't want to spend the extra money on it. This was like 99 bucks at Home Depot. It's a DCG 412, and used it. I'm doing a hardy backer job, the sunroom job. I've got some small intricate cuts that I need to do that I can't get a circular saw in there, and I've been needing a cordless grinder. So this is my newest DeWalt that I'm adding to the family. So I said I love them. Haven't had any issues with them. They're rugged. You know, you pick them up, you know that you're buying quality. It's not a cheap, flimsy tool. So let me know what you think. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.